What's up, guys? Going for a walk. We'll give it like a minute for everyone to kind of show up, and then we'll start it off. What did everyone trade today? How you guys doing today? Hey, from Hong Kong. Oh shit, that's awesome. Where do I live? New Jersey. Nah, Cali. Nah. It's actually really hot here today. We'll give it like a minute for everyone to show up. This is what I do. These are my my daily walks that I kind of do. Good day, bad day. Kind of reflect over here. As soon as everyone kind of gets in here, I'll start talking about today's trades. We'll start talking about mindset. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Let's see. Do I speak Russian? Nope. All right, probably like another couple seconds, and then we'll start it off. All right, so let's talk about mindset first of all, right? So what happened yesterday and what happened today? So yesterday was a pretty shitty day for me. I lost $28,000. It sucks, but you know, I kind of went back to the root of what caused the problem, right? So the problem was that, you know, I saw opportunity in these pot stocks, the TLRY, CGC, and CRON. And I got too anxious. I got too excited. I wanted to nail them. I wanted to be able to take advantage of the opportunity. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, the number one thing I hate is missed opportunity. And the fact that I saw that these stocks had opportunity and I want to capitalize on it kind of gave me the wrong mentality. I was kind of oversizing before the breakdown. I was trading pretty poorly based on the fact that I thought they had to go down yesterday. And it's just, losses started to balloon. And the thing that Bao talked about in his recap today was that, like, you know, at least the losses are manageable, right? And if anyone else sees like a $20,000 loss, a $30,000 loss, they're like, wow, you know, that's a lot of money. Like, he lost a shit ton of money. But the reality is, as I've shown today, like, that's like almost half a day's of work for me. So today I made $40,000. I made back my losses from yesterday, plus like an extra $10,000. So again, since I kept my losses in check yesterday, you could just divide the number by 10 if it makes you think easier. I lost $2,800 yesterday. I made back $4,000 today. So the reality of the situation is that, you know, my losses are under control. Even though it's a $20,000 loss, even though $28,000, even though that's a lot to most people, and it is, the reality is that's just almost like a day of work, right? That's a day of work for me. You know, I'm thankful and I'm fortunate enough that I could say that. But like, I came into today with the right mindset, right? So I think my biggest strength is that I don't let losses really affect me so much. So like, I had a pretty shitty day yesterday, and the reality was, like, I didn't care. I really didn't care because I trust my process so much. I know that I'm a great trader. I know what my mistakes were, and I came into today with the right idea. So I wasn't even interested in shorting Cron or TLRY or any of that shit because I was so traumatized after yesterday. And I said to myself, like, I'm not even going to look at it. I'm not even going to watch it. I'm not going to do anything like that. And what happened today is when TLRY went red and CGC went red and Cron was still green, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. You know, this should be red as well. And that's when I started to short it pre-market when it was starting to go red. And I just kept aggressively adding to my winner every single time I saw TLRY and CGC downtick. I just kept adding to CRON. I just kept adding and adding and adding. And then right when the market opened, it tanked $1, and I was like, oh shit, covered for a win. That's it. That was the trade. Easy. So then what ended up happening was that it kind of rebounded to 12. Instead of shorting 20,000 or 30,000 shares, I shorted 4,000 shares and made a couple extra pennies on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was trading perfect today. Today I was in the matrix. My mind was clean. I was clear-headed. I came in with a plan. I executed, and everything went perfectly. I made money on staff. I made money on IGC. I made money on CRON. And then before 10:30, I wrapped up my day. Called it a day, locked in my money, and said, fuck it. You know, I'm not going back to the well. I'm not going to screw up my day. I traded really well, and that's it. That's it. So, again, mindset is everything in this game. At this level, when you're trading size the way that I am, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's the hardest thing in the universe, it feels like. But you can't let losses get into your head. You cannot let losses get into your head. Yesterday, I lost 28 grand. I didn't give a shit. I had steak. I had some French fries. I watched some TV. I relaxed. I got some work done. I cleared my head. And then I said, today, I'm going to just trade well, and the money's going to follow. My number one goal today was to make a couple $1,000s just to get my mindset right, just to get everything, my head clear. And before I knew it, it just happened that I made a bunch of money because my mind was right. I was trading well. I waited for the opportunity. I saw TLRY and CGC go red, and I was like, why is Kron not red? Why the fuck is it not red? And what ended up happening? It went red, dumped an extra 10%, and that's where I made my money. So, again, losses suck, man. They suck no matter what. Even if I lose $100 on the day and I find $100 on the floor and I pick it up, I still feel like shit. You know, losing $28,000 fucking sucks. That's what, like a Prius? I don't know, like whatever it is. Like it's a Chevy Bolt that Bao just bought yesterday, right? So imagine I lost a car in a day. Yeah, that shit sucks, but as you can see from a day like today, like my losses are under control. You know, if I can make $10,000 or $20,000 a day, if I'm losing $20,000 in one day, it doesn't really matter because today I showed up and I made it all back plus more. So again, the number one thing about trading is to keep your losses small and to keep your winners big. You know, I went into today not even being interested in the pot stocks to be short, but then when I saw them go red, I was like, this is so easy. This is so easy that why am I not shorting? I kept adding to my winner. I was never even down once because the thing just kept down ticking. And then right at the open, boom, cover it at like 1090. And then like, it just makes sense, man. It makes sense. So I'm sure like a lot of people could tell my tone is different from yesterday. I'm a little bit more happy. I'm more upbeat. Yesterday I was pissed, right? I was pissed, but you know, I don't let it affect me. That's my biggest strength. I just take the loss. I try to reverse engineer as to why I had that loss, what I kind of did wrong, what I kind of did right, and how I can improve from it. And that's basically it. So I'm excited. Great day today. Fantastic day today. I'm not complaining. But again, it always goes back to the same thing. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it get in your head. Don't second guess yourself. Don't screw up with your head, your mentality. Because in this game, if you want to be trading at a high level, your emotions need to be intact. You need to be able to eat a $2,000 loss and not give a shit about it. You need to be able to show up the next day, not revenge trading, making a plan and executing based on your plan. It's so simple almost. It's so simple, but you know, we get caught up in the moment. You know, there's like an adrenaline rush when you're trading. You don't know what to do sometimes. You don't know how you're going to react, but the reality is that all you need to do is keep your losses under control. You know, I don't take massive losses anymore. It's just the truth. And if I could be losing $20,000 on Monday and making $40,000 on Tuesday, you know, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. The problem arises if I'm losing $100,000 on Monday and I'm screwing up my whole month over one play. When in reality, I screwed up one day. I screwed up half a day's gain of profits. So again, how do you not let it affect you? Well, you got to start to trust your process more. I know that I'm a great trader. I know that my process works, but I also realize that I'm not 100% perfect. You know, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to make money on the same setup. But that one time that I don't make money on it, I can't say, oh, I'm a shitty trader. This setup doesn't even work. Like, I can't believe this. Because this is a game of probabilities. You're not going to win every single time. And you got to be accepting of that. So yeah, guys, this is what I kind of like to do. I like to walk. I like to reflect. I like to kind of just be open about everything. It seems like I'm the only guy on the internet that loses money, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. How many shares did you short Kron in total in the pre-market? Maybe like 25,000 shares. Made like $1 on it. So yeah, guys, let's do a Q&A. Let's open this up for a Q&A. Yeah, no one loses on the internet except me. My favorite strategy is charts like AWX, charts like IGC, charts like, what's another one that we had recently? Can't remember, but stuff like that. I spend so much money on locates, man. So much money. It's crazy. It's so crazy how much money I spend on locates. What else? I use candlestick charts. Bao uses line charts. He sees better on line charts. I see better on candlestick charts. So it just goes to show that, like, what works for one guy is not going to work for another guy. You have to kind of find something and tailor it to your own specialty. Yeah, today was a great comeback. But again, it's all because my mentality was right. I kept my head clear. I showed up today thinking I'm not the fucking king of the world. I showed up today thinking I got to make a couple $1,000s to get my mind right. And then before I knew it, I just reacted. I reacted to the trade. And if you watch yesterday's video, you could see that I was fucking pissed, man. I was really pissed because I knew I was trading poorly. Yet I got too egotistical. I got too pissed, but I cut myself off. Lose $28,000, no big deal. Make back 40 the next day. Like, lose 2,000 one day, make back 4,000 the next day. You lose 200 on Monday, make 400 on Tuesday, you know? What else? Again, there's so many clowns on the internet that have a service, that do all this shit, that pump and dump low float stocks, and they still lose. Could you imagine having 1,000 or 2,000 people buying a low float stock and you're still losing? Like there's so many clowns on the internet. It's crazy. You know, first they were saying, oh, you're losing too much money, or you're doing this and that. And then now they're saying, oh, he's just a paper trader. Oh, he's this and that. Like, motherfucker, I'm the only person on the internet that shows my losses. I'm the only person that is humble enough to accept that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wrong. I'm not perfect. You're not fucking perfect. So realize that you got to lose in this game. There's no shot. If you meet anyone, like Bao saying, you could have a 99% win rate. That 1% time that you lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man. Like, fuck. Like, oh my God, these guys are so stupid. Oh my God. The thing that these fucking furus don't understand is people respect reality. People respect losses. I don't think I'm perfect. I know I'm not perfect, but I fucking am honest about my losses. I'm honest that I screw up. I go back to the root of why I screwed up and try to fucking fix it. Rather than these furus that say, my internet's done, my Wi-Fi's out, oh my God, my girlfriend's having a baby, I can't trade. Like, fuck, man. How stupid do you gotta be to follow these clowns? And that's why they're charging $60 a month. They're charging $60 a month for you to fucking transfer your money into their trading account with the low float shit. You're paying $60 a month to hear my Wi-Fi is broken. Like, when you go to war, do you want a knife or do you want a machine gun? You want a $60 knife or do you want a fucking $180 lightsaber? Like, and if you don't have $180 to learn and invest in your education, you shouldn't be trading. Don't fucking trade. Give $60 to that guy and watch your account bleed in less than a month. Less than a month. And we have the same offer to everyone else. If you're a furu, you could join our room for free and we'll teach you how to trade. We'll fucking teach you how to trade, man. You keep the money. I don't give a shit. At least learn how to trade. Learn to not fucking use market orders only. Learn to read the news. Learn to look at the filings. Learn all this shit. Rather than looking at the level 2 at an 8,000 share seller and saying, oh my God, that's my resistance. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's so crazy. This is the world we live in. Oh my God. Crazy. What else? Yeah, and to top it off, they charge you $200 for a scanner filter. Takes them 3 seconds to make it. 3 seconds. But they fucking fool you. They fucking fool you. Yeah, these furus are spending $2 million a year on Google ads and Facebook ads. We haven't spent a dime because people relate to it. Like, people trust us. Like, people understand that, you know, you have to learn how to trade. You can't be learning what a pump and dump is. You can't be fucking buying a stock at $2 because you're trying to circuit breaker halt it. Like, how is that a strategy? Hey guys, let's buy here in anticipation of a circuit breaker halt. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the best part is these clowns have sheep to chase their alerts and they still lose money. Like, how? How bad can you be that you lose money if you have 2,000 people following you? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway. Thanks, bro. Today was a great day. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful. I'm grateful. But it goes back to the fact that I made a plan. I executed. And I just took the money and ran. 10:30 rule. Cut my day off. Gonna enjoy my walk. Gonna get some Chipotle. Gonna handle some work. That's it. Watch some Power. What else? What is in the MIC starter pack? You could email Tosh about that. He has all the info. But it's basically basic information like terminology, how to read candlesticks, how to read level 2, some basic stuff about filings. Just everything you kind of need to get your shit started. What do you look for in building your watch list in the morning? Why Cron this morning and not something else? Because Cron was the only pot stock that wasn't red when the other stocks were red. TLRY was red, CGC was red, IGC was red, and this thing was up on the day. Like, it's gonna fucking follow. What are your other hobbies other than working 16 hours a day? I love driving cars, man. I love driving. I'm a car enthusiast. My dream is to have a garage the size of Jay Leno's with my favorite cars in the world. What else? And this is my walk. Let me actually show you guys a picture. Or like I just walked straight down there. Straight down. Skydiving was cool, man. I had a great time skydiving. I can't wait to go back. I cannot wait to go back. What else? Today was a great day, man. I'm very happy about today. I traded very well. I stuck to my plan. I cut myself off after I made a good amount of money. Yeah, I could have made a couple $1,000 extra if I wanted to, but today was 100% less, like, no stress at all. I was not stressed at all. I was performing very well. I made a plan. I executed my plan. I was not greedy. I did not come into the day oversizing too early. I let the trade come to me. I made it so that it was so easy that that's when I attacked. How do I feel about IGC now? IGC is a crowded short now. Simple as that. SSR. Anytime something is on SSR and went from like 180 to 130, it's going to be a headache. There's no range. There's no range. You can't make money unless there's range. Are you going back to the office for power hour? Nope. Calling it a day. Gonna get some food, relax, get some work done, and just kind of reflect on how well I traded today and how I could replicate that for tomorrow. I was mentored. Did you short staff after you covered cron? I shorted staff at 308, I think it was. After it already spiked up, when it went down and it bounced towards VWAP, that's what I shorted. Took the easiest trade, short at 308, covered 270. What else? Some car coming through. I make my watch list in the morning, every single morning, because stocks gap up and gap down differently depending on each day. So if you're looking at Cron yesterday, that closed at what? Called $12 or $13, whatever it was. And today it gaps up to like $13.90 and then goes down to 12. How are you gonna make a plan based on a totally different scenario? So I wait till the morning of to make my plan. Make it 8 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning every day. Yeah, Bao mentored me. So did a lot of other people. What else? Let's see. Let me kind of scroll back through these questions. What website did I find that the pot sector was down? I just used charts, bro. TLRY was red. CGC was red. IGC was red. All three of them were red. What do I do before trading? Have a lot of coffee. Espresso is what I like. What else? Do you use buying power? What does that mean? Yeah, having someone to have your back even when you're wrong is huge. And that's why I do these recaps. You know, I keep it honest. I keep it real. A lot of people don't talk about their losses. And that's what I think my biggest advantage is. I'm so open about it that I don't give a shit. I'll just talk about it and try to find a solution for it. No, I don't need leverage. I have plenty of cash in my account that I don't need it. I mean, it's good to have, it's good to use. I mean, like, if I want to be in like 4 positions at once, leverage is cool, but I'm always playing like 1 or 2 stocks at the same time, so I don't need that much. I always scale in and I always scale out every single time. I'm not a one-shot, one-kill guy. I'm not a furu. I cannot perfectly time anything. That's it. Has your strategy changed since you started with a small account? Yeah, everything has changed. Everything has changed. The reality of trading is this. The more money you have, the easier it becomes because you could give yourself room to be wrong. You know? How do you know when to add? I'm always adding. If I'm shorting, the only reason I'm adding is because the stock is already broken down. It is under VWAP, and I have a very clear area to risk out of. All right, let's do a few more questions, and then I'm going to call it a day and get some lunch. Are you calling out your trades in MIC like Bao does? Yeah, sometimes. The whole point of this is not to kind of alert anything or do anything like that. We share our thought process. We share what our plan is, and we execute based on our plan. Do you think you'd be able to do it again now if you were starting now? Yes, I do, but it take me much longer, man. It take me much longer. Like all these clowns on the internet, the small account challenge, 500 to 100,000. Bitch, do that without having 1,000 people follow you and then talk to me. Like, I'm a trader. I'm trying to make the most amount of money as possible. I'm not trying to make $100 a day to prove to you that I can make money. I'm trying to make 40 G's a day, man. Like, fucking food, these clowns, bro. They don't understand, man. They don't understand. They don't fucking get it. Look at my fucking $500 account into $100,000. I'm making $200 a day. $200 a day. Look how good I am. I have 2,000 people following me. Motherfucker, you make your $200 a day. I'll make my 40,000 a day, and then come talk to me. Shit. These guys are so dumb. They're so stupid. And these are the guys you're paying $60 a month to. Fuck. How are you finding your edge in filings? There's very specific things I'm looking for in the filings. I'm looking at their warrants. I'm looking at their cash. I'm looking if they see it, if they have an ATM, if they have diluted recently, if they need to raise money. There's so much shit in there. Everyone should hate the Furus, man. Everyone, not just me. You should all fucking hate them. These guys are scammers. They are clowns. They are spending $2 million a year in advertising to get the poorest people that have a dream to join their $60 a month service so they could pump and dump in their face. How do you not see this shit? How do you not realize it? The small account challenge is all a scam. Yes, they're taking 500 and turning into 100,000. I believe they're doing it with real money. But do it without 2,000 people following you and then talk to me. They can't, because they can't do it without their sheep. Literally. If you want to learn how to really trade, if you want to be mentored by someone like Bao that's been trading for over 10 years, that's made millions and millions and millions of dollars without front running anyone, it's worth the extra $100, man. It really is. And if you don't think it's worth that, go to the chat rooms at Pump and Dump and let's see how long you're going to last. Let's see how long you're going to have money. Let's see if you're going to be able to replicate what this clown does. Because in reality, that guy doesn't know shit about trading. He just knows how to spend millions on marketing. We've spent zero because we don't need to. Oh, I guess this is a good time to kind of mention the boot camp that we're having. So on October 6th, we're doing the annual members only boot camp seminar. Free for all annual members. Basically teaching you everything you need to know. Just keeping it real simple. We're not charging fucking $1,000. We're not charging a crazy amount of money like everyone else. You're an annual member, you get them for free. Simple as that. And then right after, we're gonna have the MIC launch party for everyone that's a member. Monthly, fucking come drink with us, come hang out with us. We're gonna have some food, we're gonna have some beers, we're gonna have a great time. This is a club. This is an exclusive club. We're doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So again, you get an annual membership, you get the room for a year with the videos, the lessons, the education. Like, the best part about what we're offering is that members are helping members. There's a sense of a community. You go in the education section and you ask a question, there's fucking 40 people that are responding to you because they want to help you learn as well. We're a team in there, man. We're a family in there. We're doing everything together. We threw a meetup in New York with 2 days of notice and 15 people showed up. And those 15 people were awesome fucking people, man. They're awesome people. Like, it's so cool to have such amazing people in the community. Like, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that it's been 2 weeks and we have such an amazing community. And I'm fortunate. Very fortunate. Yeah, we make a plan for everything, bro. We make a plan from beginning to end. How we're going to trade based on the chart, technicals, fundamentals. There's a whole fundamental section now. Like, people are really helping people. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Today's a great day. I love doing these recaps. I love talking to everyone. I love sharing my story. I love sharing my losses. I love losing, talking about it, coming back the next day, making it all back and more, and talking about that as well. So I'm going to call it a day here, guys. If you need me, I'll probably be in the chat. If not, going to get some Chipotle soon, relax, watch some TV, and then get some work done. Always working. Thanks, guys. Talk soon.